Alright, so let's do some more unedited matches, doing the winning with 5 moves thing with a new character. This time, 2 differences. I'm not doing a random character or a requested character, I just did Ed because he's considered by event hubs the most authoritative standard on all fighting games, clearly, to be the worst character in the game. But with this approach, it really doesn't matter who you pick, so let's do Ed. And this time, as you may have noticed, I'm going to be talking some throughout, kind of explaining what I'm doing, so hopefully people get a better idea of what I'm thinking when I'm doing this approach. So first thing is always just grounded moves. What do I have for a poke? What do I have for an anti-air? It's usually going to be a medium or heavy button. None of these really look like a poke or an anti-air. Crouching medium punch seems maybe okay. Standing medium kick, maybe okay. Crouching medium kick, maybe okay for pokes. That really looks like an anti-air crouching heavy punch, so that's almost definitely going to be the move. This, both heavy kicks. Crouching is always going to be negative a ton on block, so I shouldn't be picking that. And that's really slow. So range is okay on that. Probably, I don't know, so crouch medium punch or stand medium kick seem like the best choices. What's the frame data look like for those? I do not play this game enough to remember what's going on. Alright, so stand medium kick on hit is +4. Let's set the dummy to block. Stand medium kick +2. +2. Really good range. Did okay damage. Like, probably the best range of any of his pokes. Hits kind of high, which is not a bad thing. It means it might catch somebody jumping away. So I don't know. This seems like the poke. And like I said, crouching heavy punch almost has to be the anti-air, but let's just double check in the safe side. Alright, so dummy set. That was pretty good because it was kind of a deep jump in and it still worked. Let's look further away. Maybe even further away. Still worked. Kind of close maybe. Let's see what happens. Still worked. Alright, this anti-air seems fine. It's working every time. I did it kind of late there and it traded, but as long as they do it on time, seems like it should be okay. Yeah, it seems solid. And then can do the normal jumping normal over a fireball if they're trying to zone me with that kind of stuff. So I just need, what's my furthest reaching jumping normal? It's probably going to be medium or heavy button. Heavy kick looks like it reaches really far. Jumping medium kick kind of looks like it might cross up or something. But if we're dealing with fireballs, let's see. You kind of want something that reaches further over everything else. Though jumping medium kick reaches pretty far, and if it has a better hitbox for cross-ups, it means my spacing can be worse, and this can still work, so maybe that's okay. So I don't know, one of those two, and hopefully one or both of those would just combo into the standing medium kick I'm going to do anyway, so that I can get like a 2-hit combo if I jump over something. So let's see. If it hits kind of high, still combos. I don't know. So I think jumping medium kick or jumping heavy kick are both legit choices. I think I will do jumping medium kick just because it seems like I could be accidentally too close, and the cross-up hitbox means I could still hit somebody. And also, it seems to start up a little bit quicker, so if I'm forced to do air-to-air stuff, like against characters who can change jump arcs, or if it turns out my crouch heavy punch anti-air is not as good as I thought it was or something, for air-to-airs you kind of want something that is quicker and hopefully reaches further horizontally. I don't know, they seem pretty similar, but jump medium kick looks quicker, so let's go with that. So we got, for the plan, we got stand medium kick, jump medium kick. That's kind of nice when it's all on one button, so I'm just using the medium kick button, and then crouch heavy punch for my anti-air. So those should be really the only buttons I use, and then there's always throw. That's the whole game plan. So let's take it online. So hopefully get decent connections. We'll see what happens. And now we play the waiting game. If there's going to be any edits in this video, it's going to be editing out this junk. Well, there we go, that was quicker than I thought. Alright, what do we got? Honda. So I've not even played this game since Honda and Poison and those guys came out, so I don't even know what he can do. But that shouldn't matter too much. We'll see what happens. Angelic's Wrath. It's really, I'm just gonna see how nutty he plays. I'm not really gonna do anything. Just gonna sit and block and wait and see if they do anything crazy. Because at rookie level, a lot of people just kill themselves with jump-ins and getting anti-aired and stuff. So I'm not really gonna commit to anything risky. So he's already jumping. He's already jumping. Sweep, that looks super unsafe. He's gonna jump. There he goes. Oh, his sweep. So he likes to press buttons. Oops. That meant to be stand heavy punch. He's gonna jump probably. There we go. He's gonna jump again. Nope, just a sweep. So punishable. Good to go. So this person's definitely jumping a lot at pretty much the perfect range to anti-air them. And then after I anti-air them, they're pressing a button. So I'm going to keep pressing a button, press my button right after I anti-air them, and take advantage. There we go. He's going to jump. Oops. That looks unsafe. Maybe it's not. He's going to jump. No? Let me get out of the corner. He's going to jump. No? Alright, they're done jumping, I guess? They're going to jump. Everyone jumps. Oops. What this V-trigger does. Could have gone better. They definitely realized they were basically killing themselves with jumps and then stopped. Or at least did a lot fewer jumps. Then they're back at it. But they don't seem to be looking to anti-air me, so that's okay. You don't want to jump too much because you're going to get bad habits yourself, but you can kind of keep them honest by occasionally jumping, because a lot of the people at low levels are not going to be mindful of their spacing. They're not going to be looking to anti-air you or respecting that option, so doing that's not a bad choice to force them to actually stop mindlessly playing. And if they start to think about anti-airing, then that's fine too. So the rules are pretty much I will always rematch somebody, do the best of 3, unless the connection's terrible or something, or they're like a Smurf account. I'm not even going for the combo there because I don't want to have to worry about whether they blocked. Just like, because if I go for the throw, I'm still at big frame advantage after I anti-air. They're going to sweep after the hands every time. Oops. They're probably going to jump. He did a really early jump in attack there. That was weird. Jumping? No. I don't know what that was. He got counter hit out of something though, so he must have been negative and pressed the button? I don't know. So they're improving a little bit. They're definitely jumping less, though they like that round start jump a lot. There, the cross-up hitbox is coming in handy. They're gonna... No jump. I hit him out of a jump there. So I'm like definitely at frame advantage after this, after even the blocked stand medium kick, and if they get hit by it, I'm like +4 maybe? I can't remember. So after I make contact with the medium kick, if they're still in range, I should probably just press the button again. On block, I'm a little bit plus. On hit, I'm +4, which is going to beat out almost anything they're going to do. That's not invincible, so if I hit him with it, I'm going to keep pressing that button until they're either out of range or something else happens. So I don't know. Pretty standard, pretty normal match. Also excuse possible dog sounds. Alright, what have we got? Hopefully not the same person again. Akuma, okay. So I might have to use the jump medium kick for some air-to-air stuff, depending, because jump fireballs can kind of be annoying sometimes, or he has some other air options. We'll see. Akuma's got dragon punches, so sometimes people will hang themselves with those. But really nothing's too different. The jumping over the fireball predictably is one element of this matchup that didn't exist in that Honda matchup previously. So we'll see if he likes to throw fireballs or not.
Round 1. Fight.
First, are they going to jump? Of course they're going to jump. And then a sweep. Gotta jump again. Alright, my anti-air was not awesome. They're going to jump. Not ready with my anti-air. This connection is not awesome. It's a bold uppercut. Oh, that's a crush counter. Cool. That's not a plan, but I guess if I crouch heavy punch someone to punish him doing a dragon punch, I could maybe be able to get another one, or just my stand medium kick afterward. We'll give it a shot. Sweep. This person is just doing crazy unsafe stuff. I should walk forward more. Oh, they did a unsafe move into a dragon punch. You madman. I don't know what they're doing with that fireball. I think they tried to do a fireball there. A jump's coming. There we go. Oh, I should have been crouch heavy punch. They're just dragon punching like a madman. And jumping like a madman too. This person is definitely going crazier than the Honda player. Doing dragon punches. Jumping way more, not even slowing down with the jumps. At least the Honda player was slowing down. Wonder if they'll rematch. Is that their first match ever? Maybe. We'll see. Rematch it is.
Round 1.
Gonna open up the jump in again. They like to do that move a lot. They're gonna jump. There we go. gonna jump. Oh. Now they're just going crazy with teleports. Interesting. I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna jump and anti-air or air-to-air them. They seem to be just going nuts now. Alright. I don't think they really have a game plan. This is a very good example of a low-level match. They're just kind of doing moves they want to be doing because they like doing those moves, I think. I don't know. I think they're biding their time and then it's going to be a crazy jump out of nowhere. Oh, I was not ready for it though. I'm not that good at this game. There we go. I'm just kind of spending a lot of the match just waiting for a jump. Because I know they really want to jump. They like jumping a lot. That's cool, that worked against the Demon Flip. Jumps, bold moves. Alright, is the jump coming? Trade, I'll take it. Trade, I'll take it. If you're way up on life, trades are your friend.
You win.
They were going crazy, Jesus. Putting a Dragon Punch in the hands of a lower level player is not always the most helpful thing for that player because it's a really easy crutch to rely on. I gotta cancel for a second to let my dog out. Pause mode. Alright, we're back. Doggo crisis averted. Hopefully we keep getting some pretty fast matches. Hopefully those previous two kind of illustrated the main point of the series, that the character I'm using at a super beginner level at least doesn't matter. The character that my opponent's using barely matters. All I was thinking about versus Akuma that was different than Honda was Akuma has a fireball. I might have to try to jump over it sometimes. They didn't even throw fireballs, so it didn't matter. Treated those exactly the same as one another. What have we got? Zeku. Zeku has some really long range stuff. But long range moves that are high commitment are kind of similar to fireballs anyway. So jumping when you think they're going to happen is not a bad answer if he's outranging me a lot. We'll see. And Zeku does have good range. Got that reach for the popcorn move. Crouch heavy punch, I think.
Round one.
Let's see. I mean, they're a rookie. They might just jump and kill themselves, not even use those long range moves. I mean, there we go. Not exactly a jump, but not a jump. Well, they were already an anti-air. I was surprised. Yeah, they're not actually playing that nutty. That's good. Maybe people are... Oops. I don't know what I was doing there. My hand meant to hit. Oh, there we go. Now they're jumping a little bit more. Now they're doing some kind of high commitment stuff. So I might have to jump. Like that. I don't even know. I think it's a special. Oh. Seems like they're gonna jump eventually. What is going on? Alright, this is not rematch territory. I don't know if the connection is actually bad or if they are just pressing the PlayStation button to desync the game. Stuff is annoying. Street Fighter V has bad netcode. Let's get through this round. Hopefully I can just win this and not rematch, because I don't want to deal with this anymore. Oops. Oh, what are they doing? They're gonna jump. There we go. They're gonna jump again? I meant to throw and messed up, because I suck. They're gonna do a flippy. Flippy or jump? I feel Flippy coming. That looked really unsafe. Oh, what is going on with this connection? Jesus. They're gonna jump. There we go. Thank God that's over. I am not sure if they were deliberately messing with the leg or not. That was terrible. And also, when things were going real bad for them, the connection got real bad too, so... Ooh. Suspect at best. Chicky. I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna rematch you. That connection was terrible. Hope I don't get matched with you again. Like, for that one, I honestly don't even know much about Zeku. I know Zeku has some really long-range moves that are pretty high commitment. That's kind of all I know. I don't play Street Fighter V a ton. It is not my main game. It's just a really good game to illustrate the fundamentals of fighting games. And also it's one of the few games that has a big enough player base that you can win with fundamentals at a low level. Like, there's really nobody's still playing Guilty Gear that doesn't know what they're doing, or whatever. Street Fighter has a pretty large, diverse player base. One of the few fighting games probably that does right now. In terms of online play, at least. Alright, please don't be the Zeku person. I got Vega. So there might be some... I feel like low-level Vegas like to do the wall... flip off the wall shenanigans a lot. Now I mess with my anti-air timing, so air-to-airing might be helpful. Another Canadian player. Lots of Canadians. But Vega's own anti-air game is kind of weak. Having tried this stream strategy with Vega himself, that was probably the hardest one to do it with. Harder than Ed for sure. Having a reliable anti-air matters a lot. So let's see if they jump around like a nut also. Actually, they have yet to jump. Going for the slide. I feel a jump coming. No? They're like, this person is at least legit. Alright, which is... Oh, I'm bad. So they're kind of doing some unsafe stuff. They're going for the slide kind of out of nowhere. They're gonna... No? They're going for a lot of command grabs. And then they go for that slide a lot. And they keep pressing the button after my stand medium kick, where I'm a little bit plus. I don't know how fast this is exactly. You could probably at least trade with a jab or just win with a jab, but maybe they don't know what's going on. They're pressing some other button. Oh, some jumps are coming out. I was not ready to anti-air those because they had not been jumping a lot in the past. Jump? Oh, man, I say jump and then I don't even anti-air. I am bad at this game. Alright, let's go. There we go, finally. Dizzy? Alright. So they played very reserved for a while, but then they kind of lost their cool at a certain point. I don't know who said it. I definitely didn't invent this, but the minute someone jumps is the minute they ran out of ideas, and you can kind of see it there. They were trying to do other stuff. It wasn't really working. They're falling behind on life, and eventually the jumps came out. So it's not a super surprising thing. So let's see if they kind of reset this round or they keep jumping a lot. They're just going for a ground game here. The problem with using that button is that it's high time commitment, a lot like those Zeku normals. So if he's focusing on ground normals that are high commitment, then that opens him up even more to jumps than Vega would already be otherwise. Because his like I said, his anti-air game is not awesome. He's trying to walk up and go for throws. It's a bold move. Gotta jump, there we go. So I'm not quite sure. Like, when I was trying the Vega plan, I was using crouch medium punch a lot, which doesn't have awesome range, but it had lower commitment. It was plus. It was plus on block, so it wasn't a bad thing to go for. And they have, they were there. They used the button the once. They're using a lot of different moves, which I don't entirely understand. Like, if you're not sure what you're doing, focus on one or two things and try to do them well. Slide? I feel a slide coming. Haven't slid for a while. Walk up throw. They like walk up throw a lot. They have never anti-aired me. So that kind of gives me permission to keep jumping. So they're gonna try to walk up throw again. That just kind of felt like they gave up, which feels bad. Shouldn't give up. You always have a chance in Street Fighter.
You win.
This is your 7th win in a ranked match.
So they were definitely playing more solidly than any of the previous people. They jumped. It took a long time to start jumping, but then when they didn't quite know what to do, they started jumping a lot. I think that person with a more focused ground game, using just one or two buttons and actually looking to anti-air me occasionally, like, a lot of why I was able to win that match pretty handily was just because none of my jump-ins were ever challenged. And once I realized that, that was the match right there. If they actually anti-aired me, I think that would have been kind of a tough match, given how much I was limiting myself just by using the handful of moves I'm using. And they maybe could have done a few less of those like just crazy walk-up throws. I mean, his walk speed's okay, but they're walking from a long ways away to go for those, which is kind of dangerous. So I'm not sure how far we'll get today. 466 points now. And Cammy. So air-to-airs can matter more because dive kick can be tricky to anti-air with conventional grounded anti-airs. A lot of Cammy players, lower level Cammy players, will do random drills. Gotta look out for those. So even more than the previous ones, maybe just waiting and crouch blocking is important to kind of wait out and see what this person's going to do. Well, let's see.
Round 1. Fight.
Opening jump or drill or something. Opening flippy, that's cool. Oh man, they're just down frames. They're just going crazy with these. Also, this connection is not awesome. And every time they are down frames, they're just pressing buttons. They are nutty. I don't even know what that move was. Punched the wrong way, thanks, Ed. They're gonna do a flippy or a jump. I can feel it. This connection's terrible. Oh no. There we go. This is so bad. This doesn't seem like they're deliberately doing anything though. It's just been kind of bad the whole time. Do the flippy again. Oops. That's supposed to be crouching heavy punch. They're gonna definitely jump. They're just kind of. I'm gonna do a really long time until I jump again. Or the flippy. Yeah, there's the random cannon drill. That's kind of a problem that I can't punish the sweep with my stand medium. I gotta keep remembering to wait longer to press the button there. They're gonna do a flippy. And I could definitely... What are they doing? You madman. I can't tell if they've given up yet or not. They're gonna do something crazy. Oops. I'm not sure what that was. I feel like the connection is too bad to rematch though. They were just going for the random hooligan. Is that hooligan? I don't even know. I don't know what anything's called. The flippy. They're doing that a lot. And then whenever they were down frames, they were going for DP to just steal a turn, which is a thing you can do if you really want to. I'm not rematching that. That connection was terrible. Gotta follow the rules. Terrible connection, don't rematch. At a certain point, you're not even playing Street Fighter anymore. I'm surprised we haven't seen any Ryus. I feel like, for generally being thought of as one of the worst characters in the game, people at Bronze and Rookie love Ryu. Speak of the devil. Usually lower level online Ryus have kind of two modes. They're either throwing fireballs or they're jumping. They like both. Once the minute one stops working, they start doing the other one. I think they're gonna be like fire fireball. That's two fireballs. Fire fireball. And then they're gonna do a jump to catch me off guard, but I'll be ready. I'm just gonna sit and block and wait.
Round one.
Lemon Woot. Fireball? Fireball? Oh, 3 fireballs. Bold. 3 fireballs in the jump. Wrong. Jump's coming. I can feel it. Nope. They're not respecting frame advantage on that stand medium kick. They're not jumping a lot. They always do the 2 or 3 fireballs, so if they're going to do that every time, then more power to them. And counter hit out of some stuff, so they woke up pressing buttons. Alright, so I'm just going to open round jump because I think they're going to throw a fireball right away. Let's see what happens. They did something. Man, this poke is actually not, in retrospect, crouch medium punch, probably the better choice. Because I'm kind of like low profiling everything I do. He's not really preemptively putting any pokes out to try and stop me. So that's why I got that walk up throw there. I don't know. Not the exact match I thought it was going to be. They didn't jump a ton, but their fireball patterns were really predictable. And also they just started trying to low profile my stand medium kick with like their crouch medium kick and crouch heavy kick, which kind of left them open to me just jumping all over the place because they were committing to buttons when I was in that perfect range to kind of cross up. Didn't really do any random dragon punches either, so
Round one.
they're playing kind of reserved, which is not the worst thing. They do like to wake up pressing buttons or doing something, because they keep getting hit. So that's like just free damage. They're gonna jump. They always jump to get out of the corner. Of course. Alright, that was not an awesome in-time anti-air, but it worked. There we go. He did a wake up DP finally. Oh, he anti-aired. Alright, this is I think the first time this entire time I've been anti-aired. try to walk up and press a button or something. So this person is, they're definitely thinking about what I'm doing and adapting to it, which is cool. At low level play, a lot of times people do not change what they're doing at all. That was a super unsafe. That was so close, that sweep. And again, they're still getting hit on a wake up, which is weird. I feel like what are they doing? Bold. I've not seen that overhead yet. Anti-air sweep? This guy's a madman. That was... See, I cannot punish that. I should have picked crouch medium punch. It's a better button. That is negative on block. I mean, they're behind on life, so I mean, that's kind of the rule of Street Fighter. That's so annoying that I can't punish a sweep. That's unsafe. So if you have the life lead, they have to come to you. They have to do something. And I had such a massive life lead that they started kind of doing crazy stuff and playing not as well as they had been playing. But there was no time pressure. They had quite a few seconds left on the clock to do something. But it's understandable. People get a little bit flustered and want to do something. But they were solid. They were adapting to what I was doing. And they noticed that I was not punishing their sweep because in my game plan I do not currently have a button that can do that. Even though I'm positive my crouch medium punch or my own sweep or something could punish it. Like, I could certainly punish it, but playing by the rules, I'm not going to punish it because I don't have a button. So far so good. Sketchy connections aside, and some possible leg switcher person aside. Why do people do that? It's the worst. Juri. Another character I don't know anything about. Like, almost literally nothing. She's got an eye patch. It's cool, I guess. I think she has a robot eye under there. She has, like... I kind of remember her more from Street Fighter 4 than Street Fighter 5.
Round one.
Let's see, Super Bronze. Oh. Is that a cross up? I don't even know. I wonder if I can like anti-air the kicky that she's doing. Seems like you might be able to. Ooh, this is not going well. This person actually has a pretty well-rounded game plan. And they're definitely splitting the gaps in my game plan, the lack of any kind of low poke to challenge anything. So we'll see if we can make something work here. A sweep. It's interesting. What's going on? What? Street Fighter 5, please. I feel like there's a 0% chance this match is going to resume. Huh. I wonder if that was a legit connection issue or if There's a rage quit or something. Let the record show that I did not rage quit. There was no PS screen coming up there. Yeah, the connection might have just gone south, who knows. Is there even a penalty for rage quitting in this game? I don't even know, to be honest. G. What do I know about G? Nothing. No. Seems pretty popular amongst some of the best American players. Seems like if you know what you're doing with him, you can do crazy damage and make crazy comebacks in his V-trigger. But I can't imagine someone who can do that is also going to be in Super Bronze rank. So we will see.
I'll fight. Round one. Fight.
Random sweep. Sweep again? This person is just doing crazy unsafe stuff. They're gonna jump. I feel it. There it is. Okay, they're a wait after they get anti-aired kind of person. They're gonna jump. They just love doing that sweep. Why did I throw them out of the corner? Because I am dumb. Anti-air, alright. I don't know what any of this is. Oh god. You can't even like neutral jump over those? Alright, well it seems like a pretty big commitment. So that's scary. Shades are Gucci. I don't know anything about this character. I know they didn't really know what they were doing, and they were just doing lots of sweeps, which is interesting. I'm gonna try to get him in the corner and anti-air a bunch, because they seem to really want to jump out of the corner. Here it comes. Oh, they're anti-airing. That's cool. The jump's coming. I feel it. I mean to press jab there. Man, I did not pick a good button. This person, if they're not gonna anti-air me, I'm just gonna jump. Have fun with this. Oh no, the nonsense. But that is a commitment. That is still a fireball. I definitely did not pick a great button. At this point, I would probably be wise to switch to crouch medium punch because it is a way better button in a lot of ways. Because everything low profiling my stand medium kick is actually making this a lot harder than it should have been. Can't punish sweeps.
Round one.
Can't do a lot of stuff.
Fight.
Let's see what they do. Yeah, they do sweep a lot, which also opens them up to jump-ins, because the sweep is pretty high commitment. That's interesting. I wonder if is that an overhead? Yeah, they did the sweep again. They got crossed up. Yeah, they did. They're kind of predictable with their button presses, and they're not anti-airing. Sweep. They have V-trigger, there we go. They're doing it. We're gonna do ground one. Oh, 2 air ones in a row. Ground one time. Oh, they just threw. I guess they were trying to tech my throw. Man, that is such a good projectile. Okay, their V-trigger's gone. That's so annoying that I can't punish the sweep. And they threw me after that? press the button. Alright. What are they doing? They're just pressing jab? I don't even know what that was. What was that move? There you go. There's the sweep again. They're just jumping like a nut. Oops. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. So good. I wonder if that's a step plus? If I can anti-air that kicky thing. Try to do it. They're gonna do it. I can feel it. They anti-aired finally. Is that a low or did I just not block? That's so annoying that I can't punish the sweep. That was kind of lucky. I did not play that awesome. No way to punish sweeps at anything beyond point-blank range. It's definitely the biggest hole in this game plan right now, especially at the skill level where people are going to do a lot of random, unsafe things like sweeps. I think a lot of the time you could wait until like you hit Super Bronze or something to add more moves, but at this point, mostly because I just picked a non-awesome move, I think it would be smart to add that crouch medium punch to punish. Or maybe my own sweep. If my crouch medium punch doesn't actually reach far enough to punish when I give it a shot, I would probably immediately switch that button to my own sweep, just so I can punish sweeps, because not being able to punish sweeps is ridiculous. So I think for that G match, approaching it kinda like Zeku might make sense. Have some longer range, high commitment normals that would potentially open them up to jump-ins. Except that like heel kick special seemed to anti-air. So even though if they're doing that as like a poke or something, it could still like accidentally anti-air, so that seems good. I can understand why people think that character is a good character. Also that V-trigger is super good. Alright, I do not know what this character does. Ever, like at all. I don't even think I've ever seen someone play this character. I think I saw the trailer, and she has a bouncy fireball thing. Canada again.
12 wins and 1 loss.
But honestly, I do not know. Maybe she has. I feel like she probably doesn't have awesome range, so kind of different from the Zeku and from the G fights. We'll find out.
Round 1.
Are they gonna jump around like a nut? They are away from their... Oh, there they go. This connection's kind of not awesome. That's weird. Oh, that fireball's annoying. You kind of can't jump over it because it bounces it up at you. This character seems legit. And this player seems legit, so it's not going to go well for me. I cannot believe I won that.
Round 2.
I don't really know what to do against this character. The bouncy fireball. The connection's kind of weird, like that cross-up timing is not working. They are not anti-airing me though, which is weird. That trade was extra good. They had a bunch of great life to cash out. Ooh, wake up DP. They're pretty going crazy with that, even though I haven't really done anything to try to force the issue. There's a lot of teleporting going on here too. Oh, they wake up DP. They wake up DP every time. I'm going to assume that's invincible, and I can assume my crouch heavy punch can crouch counter it, and I'm going to try to punish that next round situation arises. Which is an overhead, I guess. Why is that? I've played on worse connections before, but this connection's not good either. Ooh, dash up throw. Was that? I wonder if that's invincible, the non-EX one. I feel like not. Stare down. Oh, I should probably just walk forward and do another crouch heavy punch. That connection is real shaky. So I don't know if I should rematch or not. I guess I should. It seemed, if it's gray area, you should. Or shouldn't? I don't know. They're probably salty though. They might not rematch me, we'll see. Oh, they did. That was fast. This time if they do the wake up EXTP, I'm definitely gonna maybe do something. They didn't even have meter, so they couldn't do it. They have meter now. I think they kind of fell apart there. I don't know. They have a bunch of meter to EXTP and hang themselves next round, so we'll see if they do. Kinda hope so, just to prove the point. Oops. I swear I didn't mean to jab. I do not know what that move is. Oh, they did it and I didn't do anything. Man. Well, I didn't get to do my thing. How do Ed's specials even work? Like, what are the inputs? He's one of those weird, like, one-button-y characters like Falke, I think, but I do not know. Do you have to hold a button? You have to press two buttons at the same time? I might have pressed heavy punch and medium punch at the same time by accident? I don't even know. I don't know. I feel like that match did not illustrate anything and was not a good example of anything. It's really hard to not accidentally press buttons that are not in the game plan. You have like a lot of muscle memory saying this is the perfect time to do this button, but you gotta fight it. And so far, so good. At 920, might be able to hit Super Bronze. If things go well. If things don't, then eh. But I feel like the point's been made. Ed is like everybody else at super low levels. Sagat. So we're gonna have some jumps over fireballs probably. I don't really know much about Sagat either. Have not played the game much since he got added to the game. So we'll see.
5-win streak in ranked match.
Round one. Fight.
Jumping. Not even doing the fireballs. You have a fireball. You can do the fireball? There we go. We're gonna jump. I feel it. They're definitely gonna jump out of the corner. That's the best time to jump. The most predictable time to jump. I'm gonna do that combo one day. They're gonna jump. They jump and I didn't do anything about it because I suck. Oh, they just like corner themselves really easily. Oh no, I'm gonna do the combo. I should have practiced something. I didn't know that was a crush counter. Nobody told me. Is that plus? Oops, that should have been stand medium kick. This connection's not good either. They definitely they are cornering themselves non-stop. They're doing a lot of random DPs in any kind of pressure situation. I thought they might do it again there. Actually close enough to punish the sweep. He's doing a lot of high commitment buttons too, so jumping might not be a bad idea. Oh, it worked! Did it! Did it again! Oops. I don't even know what that move is. That's what I get for mashing to do quick get up. There, I kind of hung myself by doing moves accidentally. That's dumb.
Final round. Fight.
Let's see. Gonna jump. I feel it. It's out of range. And they mashed like a madman.
You win.
Kind of a weird strategy there. They didn't throw tons of fireballs.
You are getting close to a rank up.
Wonder if they'll rematch. The connection was not awesome either. Yep. I think that puts me on the thing for Super Bronze, we'll see.
Fight.
Yeah, they run away like nuts. They're gonna jump. That was weird. Oh man, they love the Dragon Punch. I guess that one's not invincible, so you don't get the crush counter thing. Oh, they just wake up DP. They don't care. Oh, I thought they were... I was so ready to press the crouch heavy punch because I'm like, they're definitely going to do a jump. And then they didn't, but it worked anyway. Sometimes you get lucky.
Round two.
Alright, let's go. Neutral jump. Yeah, they definitely spent a lot of time walking backwards. Is that plus? What's going on? That knee is a good anti-air. Getting a lot of mileage out of that. Them's the breaks. If they didn't do any crazy dragon punches, I probably would have lost.
Win.
That's bronze and rookie and super bronze. So yeah, that's it. Does it take me to super bronze? Might.
You ranked up.
League up. There you go. It works with Ed. Hopefully A few people asked for the commentary. Here's some commentary. Hopefully I didn't sound like a complete idiot. And hopefully this helped a little bit. I don't know. We'll see.